Welcome to the summer 2014 edition of Recreation Television, your destination for exploration through Roanoke County Parks, recreation and tourism programming. Well, it's summer, and that means Splash Valley Water Park is now open daily. On today's show, we'll talk about new summer specials. Roanoke County's NFL flag football program is back. Learn how kids can get more playing time and learn a new no-impact sport. We've added more outdoor exploration programs to our lineup this summer. On the show, we'll learn about fly fishing and kayaking classes. But first, earlier I spoke to Director Doug Blunt about what's going on in the rest of our park system. I'm joined by Director of Parks, Recreation and Tourism, Doug Blunt. And Doug, we're standing in front of one of Roanoke County's newest playgrounds here at Green Hill Park, right?
That is correct. It was time to replace the playgrounds here at Green Hill Park, and with it being a regional facility, we wanted it to have a regional type of playground. So much bigger, more interactive type of playground for all of our kids. Seems to be a really big hit.
Well, this time of year, of course, people are getting outside, and some of the services we provide really are geared at getting kids outside and active this summer, aren't they?
It's important for kids and families to get out and be active during the summer. You know, I challenge all of our residents to get out and pick at least one park a week, just to go out, take a walk, maybe go fishing, go and enjoy, you know, all the beauty that we have here in the Roanoke Valley to enjoy, but just to get outside and be active.
What are some of the lesser known things in the Roanoke County Park system that people maybe are not aware of as far as places they can recreate and play?
Well, one of our newest with Explorer Park is that there at Roottroff Point, we do have a boat take-in and pull-out point where folks can go and paddle the Roanoke River there at Niagara Dam all the way down to Roottroff Point and get out, and that's one of our newest features that I encourage everybody to go and enjoy. That's a fun trip.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what's gone on to Explorer Park. We check in with you almost every show now. It's been a few months since Roanoke County took over operation last fall. What can you recap for us again some of the things that have been going on there?
Well, one of the things that we're really excited about is that we've opened up over 14 miles of hiking and biking trails there at Explorer Park, and so our residents now can get out and enjoy all the 400 acres of the main body of Explorer Park there off of the Blue Ridge Parkway. Our renovations are complete to the Arthur Taubman Welcome Center as well as the Mountain Union Church, so we're going to be offering weddings and rentals there at the facility. For the first time in many years, there's going to be summer camp at Explorer Park for children to come and spend their time learning outdoor adventure, environmental type of programs. So we also are on Sunday afternoons at 2 o'clock. We're going to be having a free series of interpretive programs where we'll have some weeks National Park Service will have park rangers. Sometimes it'll be some of our environmental or specialty instructors that will be on site to provide some interpretive programs of some of the different amenities and history that takes place at Explorer Park.
Really unique program, and it's free for families. We encourage you to go out there. If you want to find out about Explorer Park specifically, we have maps online. We have information about rentals, weddings, all online at explorerpark.org or RoanokeCountyParks.com. Now, you mentioned summer camps at Explorer Park. Really briefly, Roanoke County has over 200 individual weeks of summer camps this year. We've talked about some of them on the programs in the past. Why do we offer so many camps, Doug?
Well, part of the core mission of the Parks, Recreation and Tourism Department is to provide activities for children during the summer, and we've really found that there's a need in our community for providing specialty and all-day instructional day camps. And every year we get feedback from our citizens that help to tell us what they want to see in summer day camps, and we try to offer you know, some new things each year along with some of our traditional type programs such as KIC or the traditional type day camp at Green Ridge, and they're just very well received, very well attended. So we do have some slots that are still available in the summer, but the spaces are limited at this point.
They fill up quickly. And of course, if you don't have time to get to a camp, you can always make it to a Roanoke County Park, try out our beautiful new playground here at Green Hill Park, and enjoy our facilities. Doug Blunt talked about some great ways to get kids outside and active this summer. And of course, participation in youth sports has always been a great way to keep them active. For many parents, adequate playing time and level of contact is a big concern in choosing a sport for them. That's why Roanoke County is bringing back the NFL flag football program for a second season. We're here at Green Hill Park where I'm joined by Joey Taylor. Joey is a coach at Northside High School. He's also a proud parent of an NFL flag participant and coach on an NFL flag team last year. Welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
All right, well now coming from a football background as you do, tell us a little bit about some of the differences in NFL flag. What makes flag football different?
Well, I mean, they're smaller teams, so that's increased playing time for the kids, you know, and you get get to be involved more with the passing part of the game and, you know, the skill parts of the game, as in, you know, throwing, catching. And, but you still learn the fundamentals of the game just like you would in tackle football. You know, you still have to learn your responsibilities and, you know, your assignments on each and every play.
Okay, let's just talk basically about the game itself. What makes the game different? How would a game go? It only has certain key positions on it, correct?
Well, I mean, all the positions are important because everybody at any given play is a eligible receiver. So, I mean, everybody can go out for a pass, anybody can run the football, you know. It's a good deal. It's a fast-paced game, you know. It's a running clock, so each possession it's bang, 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 and, you know, it's a pretty quick-paced game.
How do you actually play NFL flag as opposed to everybody understands kind of the basics of football if you're a football fan? What is the basic mechanic of this game?
Well, you have a quarterback, and then you have 4 eligible receivers on the offensive side of the ball, and you know, the quarterback gets the snap. He's the only position that can't run the football. So at any other time, any other kid can get the football, and then you have 3 downs to cross half midfield, and then you have 3 downs to score, and that's what makes it, because it's a wide open field. You get kids running around everywhere.
And as I can tell from what you're describing, very fast-paced sport. Yes. Now, a lot of parents are concerned. One of the reasons they sign up for flag football as an alternative is the lack of contact. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, there's the referees that we have there. You know, there's no blocking or any of that involved in it, you know.
Of course, no tackling.
Yeah, I mean, kids still fall down, but it's no contact. I mean, unless they run into each other accidentally. But it's safe. I don't think we had one injury the whole season, which was pretty good. When you get 6- and 7-year-olds running around, you can run into each other at any time. And
now Roanoke County is still offering a youth regular football program, but the flag football is an additional option that they can sign up for this year. A lot of parents are opting for it. And new this year, it was so popular last year, we've added some age groups to it. It's now open for ages 6 to 11. So one more thing I wanted to touch on, when you pay for the flag football package, it actually includes a lot of stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you get the kids get to keep their jerseys, they get their flags and their belts, mouthpiece, they get a trophy at the end of the year, and the county took care of the banquet for us, which was at Green Ridge, and they got pizza and got to play in the pool for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, so it was a great deal for the price for sure.
Sounds like a lot of fun, and of course those are authentic NFL jerseys, which I think the kids like all the more. So NFL flag, you can find out more about it at actually RoanokeCountyVA.gov/flagfootball. With expanded age categories of 6 to 11, we're reaching an even larger group of kids this year. And don't forget, you must be a Roanoke County resident to sign up for NFL Flag. Everything else on today's program is open to everyone. Speaking of open to everyone, Splash Valley Water Park is open every day this summer with new special events and much more. Let's look at what's going on this season. Well, this year, 2014 season is celebrating the 5th anniversary of Splash Valley Water Park. We're open daily now through Labor Day. Here joining me is Jen Ewan. Jen, you're in charge of the lifeguarding staff here. What makes Splash Valley so unique?
Well, since we are a water park, we are Ellison Associates lifeguard.
What does that mean?
Basically, we have more lifeguards on stand, and they have a different protection standard, so they have certain zones they protect. So that's why we have a number of lifeguards insured for your safety this summer.
And really, in such a unique park like this, you've got lots of nooks and crannies that people can get into, water slides that offer a really unique set of circumstances. So why is it important that we have a higher safety standard here?
There's a little bit more risk. There's a lot of blind spots since the way the pool is shaped. So it's just really important for them to constantly be watching and walking around their zones.
So definitely a safe place. Like I mentioned, our 5th season this year, and to celebrate that, we're adding some new promotions and special events. So let's talk about the promotions first. On Monday, we have something called Making Memories Monday. What happens then?
That is when 55 and older, they get in free with a paying child.
Wow, great deal, opportunity for grandparents to spend some time with the grandkids. So Monday with a paying child, grandparents get in free. What happens on Wednesdays?
It's $6 Wednesdays.
$6 Wednesday. That means reduced admission. Everybody's just $6 to get in. It's our lowest rate of the week. And finally, we're doing something really special we've never done before. We're opening select Friday nights in July and August until 9:00 p.m. Tell us about that program.
We're doing some special events where we're going to bring in a DJ, so that's going to be exciting. They're all themed. There's beach night, rock and roll, Hollywood.
Christmas in July?
Christmas in July. Oh, no. And basically, we're going to be doing some special games and stuff for the children.
So on those select nights, that is July 11th through August 8th, these are every Friday night during those months, you have music, you have family fun, and the park's open till 9, so you really can't beat that. Of course, if you can't make it out to one of those Friday nights, check us out the rest of the weekend. We've got meal deals going on. On those Friday nights, I forgot to mention food trucks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Excited about that?
I'm very excited about that. Yeah, we have a different food truck, I believe, for each event.
Every Friday night, something just a little bit different. So if you want to find out more about Splash Valley Water Park this season, it's easy. Go to splashvalleywaterpark.com. You'll see our entire operating calendar. We're open 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. Jen, thank you for participating on the show today.
Thanks for having me, Scott.
With expanded hours on Friday nights, there's even more time than ever before to visit the water park. And new lower evening rates mean great savings when you visit the area's premier outdoor aquatics destination. What a great place to take the kids. And speaking of kids, summer camps are in full force right now. And one of our most requested camps this year has been youth karate. We're bringing back new camps and classes this fall for the kids. I'm joined by Tom Ramsey here at Green Ridge Recreation Center, and Tom has long been a partner with Roanoke County Parks providing youth karate instruction. He is owner of Roanoke Karate. First of all, Tom, you told me earlier, what exactly is Roanoke?
The word Roanoke translated actually means way of the spirit. And it kind of fits into our mission statement or our goal, which is to teach students a peaceful way of life through discipline and self-control.
And the courses that you teach at Green Ridge right now are primarily geared at younger youth, ages 5 to 8, is that correct?
5 to 8, and we're looking at a possible 9 to 11s.
And that would be in the fall. But right now, first let's talk about our karate summer camp. Tell us exactly what's going to be going on in your summer camp program.
That's going to be a lot of fun for the students, and those are from ages 5 to 8, as you said. And we're going to teach them a lot of pre-skills, and what I mean by that is certain coordination skills need to be developed before they can actually do a lot of the strenuous karate stuff. So actually they're going to be learning hand and eye coordination, a lot of gross motor skill capabilities, and so we will teach them good eye and hand stuff and just get them kind of ready, and at the same time they are learning some skills of karate and also learning to develop their gross motor skills and the coordination needed to further their education in it.
And I can tell you from my own young participant in the class, they have a lot of fun too. Now, we've got some equipment here. Show us a little bit about some of the exercises that the kids might do in the class.
Okay, sure. When it comes to the actual using the punches and the kicks that we do teach them, so we do teach them to defend themselves, and that's most important and key. But we will use soft targets like this shield here, which is just a pad and it's very soft. And so we'll let them hit or kick at this. This here that you're holding is actually what we call a blocker.
It's not to beat the kids with?
Yeah, it's not to beat the kids with. It's actually
just curious.
No, it's actually to use to block something. So if you're going to hit me in the head with that, go ahead. Then I would just come on over the head. Then I would put my arm up to block that.
Got it.
And this saves me from bruising your arm, using your arm instead. So this is a blocker. It's a great eye and hand coordinating skill device. Some other things that we teach them, when we teach them the kicks and the karate, they learn a couple of kicks that week. One is a front thrust kick, and we would use this here, which is actually a bag, and it has a stand, so it stands about this high, and it's very soft padded, and got a nice padding to it, but the kids are able to kick it and not do any damage to either themselves or to the device.
So basic karate skills and a whole lot of fun for the kids. I guarantee they'll have a good time. I'll look for that karate camp at RoanokeCountyParks.com, and then check our program lineup later this fall for classes all the way up to ages 11 or 12. So look for that in the coming months. So Tom, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Of course, Tom Ramsey's classes focus on early karate skills for youth, and I can tell you from experience with my own son, these little tykes have a blast. Now, what do you do when they get just a little bit older? We've got plenty of family programs this fall, especially those that take advantage of our beautiful natural surroundings. This year, we have more outdoors classes than ever before. Roanoke County is your destination for exploration, and this summer we've got some great programs that are really great family opportunities to get out there and explore the natural world. With me is Greg Martin. Now, Greg, you see behind us a canoe and a kayak. We've got a couple programs coming up in August.
We sure do, Scott. Really excited for the public to come on out and take advantage of our canoeing on the James River trip. That's happening on August the 2nd. We'll be meeting at Kessler Mill, our main Parks and Recreation and Tourism building parking lot. The program will run from 9 to 4 that day. That program is geared for kids ages 10 and up. If there are kids going, they need to be accompanied by a guardian. Bring a lunch and plenty of water from home. We'll provide the bug spray, the sunscreen, the certified expert to bring you down the river and keep you safe.
And most importantly, the boats.
All the boats and all the equipment. You got it.
That's one of the great things I think about these programs. They're really family opportunities. You get to spend time together. You don't have to invest in the planning. You don't have to invest in equipment. Tell us about the value for a family of any age or an adult couple.
That's definitely a bonus to not have to invest into your own gear. The staff that we have with all of our programs are certified in swiftwater rescue, also wilderness first responders. They can take care of any incidents that might occur on the river. And if the beginning course that we offer for canoeing on the James isn't enough for you, we could always give families the ability to go up a level, like our kayaking on the New River, which is going to be occurring on August the 9th.
Okay, now both trips in early August, and the kayaking is a little more advanced. Tell us about what skill level you should have going into it. Any?
You can still be a novice for the kayaking program. The only main difference is you'll be going down Class 1 and Class 2 rapids.
Now, a lot of people are intimidated when they hear the word kayak. They think they're going to be in a boat, they're going to flip around, they're going to get really wet, but it's a little bit different with this type of kayak, isn't it?
It is. We utilize sit-on-top kayaks, where you're sitting in your seat. Your knees are strapped in, and these things are almost unflippable.
Really?
So very safe, easy to maneuver, lightweight. They have the ability to go over low water a lot better than your deeper gold kayaks.
And this is a really beautiful stretch of the New River as well, from Parisburg around that area and past the New River Valley.
Correct. It's the Ripplemead to Bluff City section.
And one of the great things about it's Class 1 and 2. A lot of people don't really understand what that means. What do I mean when I say it's Class 1 and 2 rapids?
Well, if we look down here, this could be a Class 1. And a Class 2 is just a little bit above that. So you're getting a little bit of speed as you're going through the rapid, but nothing that's going to kick you out of the boat.
Hopefully a little more water than our creek here at Camp Roanoke. But you can find out about all of these programs online at RoanokeCountyParks.com. And don't forget about our great outdoor offerings at both Camp Roanoke for kids and Explore Park for the whole family this summer. Here at Splash Valley Water Park, we're open every day from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. now through Labor Day. We're located right off I-581 exit 2N, left on Valley Point Parkway, right next to Green Ridge Recreation Center. And of course, that's where we're going next to check out what's happening inside our state-of-the-art wellness studio. I'm here at Green Ridge Recreation Center, where I'm joined by Ashley Gauthier. She's wellness coordinator here. Now, bar exercise has long been one of our most popular classes. We offer it at Brambleton Center and Green Ridge as a public recreation course. And new this year, if you're a Green Ridge member, you take it as part of your membership. Now, first of all, tell us, Ashley, what exactly is bar exercise?
Bar exercise is a ballet type workout. It's a barefoot workout, so you want to come in flip-flops and bring your mat. You will be doing some lengthening, firming, toning type exercises. It is squats and upper body, lower body, a little Pilates mixed in, mostly standing. We use the small 2 or 3 pound weights for our upper body to work on back and biceps and triceps, and kind of a full body thing.
Well, who takes this class? What exactly are they looking for in it?
We mainly have women take the class, but men are always welcome. I'll show you some stuff you guys can do.
Okay.
Mostly it's women, but it's all ages, old to young, young to old. Anybody, any fitness levels can take the class. It's low intensity, so you can do pretty much anything you need to do to modify the exercises to your fitness level.
When you say it's low intensity, what exactly do you mean by that? It's not a class where you're going to be running for 40 minutes. Tell me a little more about that.
This is a low impact workout, so you're not going to be running or jumping or doing sprints or anything like that. You'll be stationary in one place until we get on the floor with the ab exercises at the end. We'll be going, the class is 55 minutes, so you definitely will get, the intensity will ramp up midway. So you'll definitely be sweating, but you won't have the impact on your feet and knees that you would have in a higher intensity class.
So you'll see really all age groups in this class as well.
That's correct, yes.
Okay, now let's go to some of the exercises that you might actually perform in the class. Can you show us some?
Sure, I'd be glad to. All right, bar exercise is a class that's going to concentrate on posture, core strength in the front and in the back of your body. So we do a lot of shoulders down, long neck type of things. We use the bicycles, our stationary bikes, for the bar. A bar on the wall is ideal, but you can use a chair or anything to keep your balance.
Right.
So a lot of our exercises, we start with our feet flat on the floor and together, and we're just doing easy squats down as low as we can go and up. Now, as we ramp up the intensity throughout the class, we go up to our toes and do the same types of moves, and we might have an arm out or an arm up, making us look really graceful.
And it looks easy when you do, but really, I've actually done these exercises before, and you feel the burn right in here in your legs and your thighs.
Definitely more in the quads. If you're doing a regular squat, you feel it in the back area here as you go up onto your toes. It ramps up the intensity in your calves and the fronts of your quads.
A good way to tone your muscles, strengthen, lengthen your body, and you can find out more about it at RoanokeCountyParks.com. Again, you could take it as a Green Ridge member or sign up for the public class here or at Brambleton Center. Don't forget that bar exercise and many other wellness programs are available at Green Ridge and Brambleton Center. Find the complete lineup at RoanokeCountyParks.com. Well, Splash Valley is not the only place to cool off in a Roanoke County park. This summer, we've got river frontage at several of our parks, including Green Hill and Explore Park. New this year, we're using that river to teach you about fly fishing. We're standing here in front of the beautiful Roanoke River, where I'm joined by Harry Sloan. Harry's the author of this book, Trout Streams of Virginia, the definitive guide to trout fishing in the Commonwealth. And we're very pleased to have him as an instructor with us for fly fishing at Explore Park this summer. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
All right, go ahead. Tell us about those classes that you're going to be teaching.
Well, we teach on Monday afternoon starting at 1 o'clock until about 4:30 or 5 o'clock. And we cover all the basics that someone needs in order to start trout fishing. They say that fly fishermen are the most unhappy people in the world because they're always comparing their daily life to their perfect day on their favorite trout stream.
Right.
But what I would like to do is give people a lot of those perfect days on the trout stream by giving them the basics of fly fishing.
Now, how is this course based? Is it for beginners or someone who has a little bit of experience, or what?
We're calling it Fly Fishing 101, which kind of gives you a clue. It's for people that have never fly fished before. And what I want to do is get them out on the stream, just basically casting a fly onto one of these beautiful Virginia streams, and perhaps catching a trout every once in a while.
Well, what makes the streams in Virginia, especially those in our area, especially the Roanoke River, so unique?
Well, I have fished, had perfect days in Alaska, Canada, Colorado, Montana, New Mexico, Arkansas, places like that. I always come back to the little Virginia trout streams. And the reason for that is really the little native brook trout, which we find in the Blue Ridge and Allegheny streams. They are my favorite fish. And that's why I wrote the book, really, because I just kept coming back to the Virginia stream.
And it's a really good read if you have a chance to take a look. Trout Streams of Virginia. It's got many different waterways to explore. But let's go back to the basics of fly fishing. And what type of equipment are you going to need? Do you need any equipment for the course?
Well, I furnished all the equipment.
Okay.
Really, they don't really have to bring anything except a receptive brain. That's all I ask.
But what you will do is give some tips on what you need to go fly fishing. Well, how about, for example, the rod that you have right now?
Well, yeah, this is a basic fly rod. It's a number 8, which is a little big for these trout streams, but I really like a number 8.
Okay.
And I have an assortment of rods all the way from number 4 up to number 8. And what I like to do is give people a choice of which rod suits them the best.
Okay.
So when they go out to purchase their rod, they'll know which one to look for, really.
And what's the one thing that you would tell someone who's maybe not sure whether they want to try fly fishing, maybe don't know if they have the patience for it? What would you tell them to get them interested in the sport?
Well, I would say that when you're 8 years old to when you're 80 years old, you can still enjoy fly fishing your whole life. It's not just a limited sport.
A lifetime pastime that you can learn from the pro here in Roanoke County Parks.
That's
so
right.
Find out more online at RoanokeCountyParks.com. Fly fishing is a relaxing and fulfilling hobby that will really get you in touch with nature. Learn more at RoanokeCountyParks.com, or just enjoy a park on your own while doing a little fishing. Green Hill Park is a great spot for it. It's also the place you can find one of the most truly exciting events of the season, Touch-A-Truck, at the end of July. It's almost time for Roanoke County's biggest event of the year. And by biggest, I mean number of vehicles, size of the tires. Check that out, for goodness sakes. This is Wendy Schultz, Special Events Director, and what's coming up?
Touch-A-Truck, our 6th annual event on Saturday, July 26th at Roanoke County's Green Hill Park.
Okay, now Touch-A-Truck, what is a Touch-A-Truck event?
Touch-A-Truck event is fabulous. Lots of vehicles, wheels, wings, and water. Anything you can imagine, whether it travels on land, by sea, in the air, it will be there.
And they're all at Green Hill Park.
All at Green Hill Park.
What are they doing at Green Hill Park?
They are at Green Hill Park so that you can actually get in. You can honk the horns. You can do anything except, of course, destroy the machinery, which is hard.
We wouldn't want that,
You
no.
would not want that. But you're coming out, you're having fun, you're learning about all the vehicles, you're talking to the people that actually operate the vehicles. It is just a day full of total fun.
It's a great family activity, and believe it or not, the kids love it, especially the 3 to 6 year old set. But really, it's a good family event for everyone. There'll be concession vendors. There'll be one of my favorites, of course, is the Fireman's Foam. Wendy, what's Fireman's Foam?
Fireman's Foam is fabulous. The firemen pump out this wonderful foam, non-toxic. The kids get lost in it, and then all of a sudden they go, "Oh my gosh, we found our way out." It is so much fun, and then of course they get sprayed off when they come out.
So make sure you're wearing a bathing suit. Something can get wet. At least
Right.
the kids
Or
coming
bring
out
a
there.
change, bring a change.
The spray truck will be out there. That's the fire
Yep.
truck, ambulance, police cars, you name it. It's really
Motorcycles.
really a great event and a family event. And one unique thing about this event, Roanoke Valley is pleased to have one of the largest in the nation, or is it the largest this year?
It is the largest. It was last year the largest, and this year I'm going to top. We had over 200 vehicles last year, and I'm going to top it again this year.
And this is an event that you can see around the country, but never in quite as much quantity as what we have here. Why do you think that is, Wendy?
I think it's because we work really hard, but the companies themselves, they come out, they get so excited. Last year when they found out we were close to being the largest, some of them brought out 6 vehicles.
Wow.
Just so that they just get so involved in it. Some of them even attach swings to their equipment. The bucket trucks take the kids up in the air. I mean, young and old just love it.
And we don't want to forget to thank the wonderful businesses in this area that make it all possible, right, Wendy?
That's right. Walmart has come in this year as a major sponsor of the event. We are thrilled. Fox 2127 is our media sponsor. We have Humana coming in. We have hayrides. They're sponsoring the hayrides. And of course, Roanoke County comes out in full force.
And one more time, the date and time?
It is July 26th, Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Roanoke County's Green Hill Park.
So come on out and have some fun. Thanks for exploring Roanoke County's recreation program offerings with me today. We want to be your destination for exploration this summer. Whether you're plunging down a 3-story water slide, fly fishing in the Roanoke River, or getting up close and personal with a monster truck. Find out more about anything you saw on today's show by visiting us online at RoanokeCountyParks.com. Call 772-PLAY for program information, and of course, you can see us right here on RVTV 3 times a week. Until next time, I'll see you in the parks.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.